there, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Romy. I hope you're all doing great. I have just now received my April Scrawlrbox, which is actually going to be my last one, and I am super eager to open it, even if I know exactly what's inside. 2 weeks are definitely too much for me to avoid spoilers and all, but if you don't know, April's Scrawlrbox was watercolor based, and we got 6 Aquafine Daleroni watercolor tubes, a Derwent water brush, 2 China graph pencils in white and black, and a pad of 8 sheets of watercolor paper. The sweet treat of the month was a Great British Puds, which I really enjoyed, so I thought I should mention it. And the feature artist is Camilla Gardner, very talented, and I love the print we received. A beautiful illustration of a flamingo, as you saw, and is totally on theme with the Scrawler Challenge prompt of the month, which is Birds of a Feather, which I immediately was really inspired by because, well, I've never drawn birds, but they are so beautiful, and I was so inspired to paint some of them. So I decided to go with parrots because I really wanted to use all the colors we received in their pure form. So I sketched them out and started with the first wash of color. Actually, before starting to paint, I tried to use the white China graph to make some highlights, as was suggested on design, but it was just impossible. It kept breaking. I tried to sharpen it, but I went through more than half of the white pencil and it just wouldn't stay. I mean, it would break continuously. It was so frustrating. I just stopped. I was starting to really get annoyed with it, and I don't know, I heard in other reviews and stuff that these pencils have this kind of problems. Just in case you don't know what China graphs are, I didn't. They are apparently pencils that supposedly work on glass and metal and everything, but obviously to use them on glass you should be able to sharpen them to a point before you do that, so I'm not sure. It was just ridiculous. I was able at the end of it to sharpen the black one, but I had to went through half of it at least, so probably is due to the fact that they were actually loose in the box and got battered in the shipping process, but I don't know. To be honest, they should have packaged them better or not put them in the box at all, because they were honestly quite useless. I saw other unboxings and they seem to be able to use them, but I don't know, just not a good experience with these pencils really. But yeah, you cannot like everything. On the other hand, I enjoyed all the other art supplies we got in the box. The Derwent water brush, it's a good brush. I loved the button. It gave me a little bit more water control, and I'm not usually use these kind of, water barrel brushes thingy, but this one was quite easy to use and I am happy to add it to my collection. The paper was a good watercolor paper, if you ask me, and I just fell in love with these watercolors. They are really, really good. They are really super pigmented and vibrant. They mix very well, and they are very transparent, which I love. They are not artist grade, apparently they are student grade, because of the light fast, I guess. I think, if you know, let me know in the comments if you have more information on why they are not considered to be professional grade, because yeah, I really had a great experience using them. They reactivate quite. I also was really happy with the colors we received. We got a alizarin crimson hue, a lemon yellow, a ultramarine blue, a hooker's green, raw sienna, and a Chinese white. Obviously, white is a debatable choice. When using watercolor, you probably know it's a bit problematic, and but I do use sometimes white with watercolors, so I didn't mind that. I would have probably preferred a black, but with the primaries we got, we were able to get a really dark hue, almost a black sort of gray, so I didn't miss it so much. I actually think that this exact colors are a perfect basic watercolor palette to start out, or to try a new brand of watercolors, so I was happy with that. But now let's talk a bit about why I decided to cancel my subscription to Scrawlrbox. So I've been subscribed to Upgrade and Scrawlrbox for more than a year now. I've actually started the subscription back in last March, when all the lockdowns started to happen, and actually I've subscribed to Scrawlrbox just a few days before I found myself in lockdown, and it was really a blessing to me to start receiving these 2 boxes every month. It kept me happy. It was like Christmas in a way, and I really am so thankful to both of these subscription boxes. But lately I felt a bit overwhelmed by having 2 subscription. I felt it was a bit too much for me, and I don't know why really, but receiving pencils and fine liner, lots of them, and pads of paper, it's really nice. I love all that stuff, but on the other hand, I do feel like I could invest in other things that I probably need at this point in my, I don't want to say artist, but creativity journey. Like, I mean, you can see my super fancy Heg plastic holder sort of palette thing I'm using there, so yeah, maybe investing in some brushes and stuff. So I thought it would be more smart maybe to keep putting away the money that I'm spending for one of the subscription and maybe invest in other things that I would really enjoy. But I would still recommend subscribing to Scrawlrbox 100%. You can be sure you're getting your money's value in the supplies you receive, even when you pay the shipping for outside of the UK, so that's amazing and impressive. They also do plant a tree for every box, and I mean, there are a million reasons for subscribing to Scrawlrbox, and I will probably start my subscription again at one point in the future, or buying single boxes by themselves at some point. So the only reason I decided to stick with upgrade is because of the surprise factor, which to me is really important, and I can get that with upgrade, which I cannot unfortunately with Scrawlrbox, because the UK subscriber, they get their boxes after 2 days of shipping, and I get them like 2 weeks after, and that's okay. And it's okay, but I cannot avoid the spoilers for that long, and I can with upgrade, and I really love to be surprised by it. So that's the main reason. Also with the exchange pound euros, it's a bit cheaper for me, but that's not the main reason really. Anyways, I'm really thankful to Scrawlrbox, and because maybe it's the last box, or I don't know, I was enjoying these watercolors so much, I decided to do a second piece. I was actually quite happy with my parrots. It's not because I didn't like them that I felt I had to try a second time, but I really liked using these watercolors. So as you can see, I decided to paint two sparrow chicks, I think you call them, and I really like them. I think they turned out quite cute. I hope you like them too. Please let me know in the comments what you think about the two pieces I've done in this video. I also wanted to thank again Scrawlrbox for all the challenges and the inspiration. All the company, their boxes kept me through this strange year. And if you're still here, thank you so very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a thumbs up. It really helps me out. If you want to see more video like this, consider subscribing to the channel, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!